Don't forget, EVs never catch fire. Saturday, October the 11th. VRT News. Major damage after explosion in garage in... As I say, couldn't be Bolton, could it? What's that? Izegem. This marks the first electric vehicle fire handled by the Moyers Corners Fire Department. You know, get ready for many more. Eight residents of adjacent apartment buildings temporarily homeless. A hybrid car exploded in a garage in Izegem while being charged, blowing away the rear facade of an apartment building. There were no casualties, but 8 residents will be unable to return home for the time being. The explosion occurred last night around 8 p.m. on for goodness sake, on Barron Street. Polishi Street, a fire broke out and the fire department responded with 6 fire engines. That doesn't look like a fire to me, does it you? There were no casualties, but the property damage is extensive. The garage was attached to the rear of an apartment building. The rear of the building is gone, says Carol Vink, spokesperson for the IHOP police district. The impact also severely damaged all the other garages in the courtyard of the apartment building, as well as many of the apartment windows. That's some explosion. After the explosion, residents ran into the street. 8 of them cannot return home for the time being due to the damage. An expert must now determine whether the apartment building is still stable enough. Only then will the resident be able to return. People are still staying at the neighbouring hotel. We arranged that immediately after the explosion, says Bruno Lambert, Izegem's first alderman. The goal is to get a stability engineer here as soon as possible. Only then could the green light be given. Green. If I had been a metre away, I would have been buried under glass. But luckily, I'm unharmed, says Matthias, who lives in one of the apartments. Lenine also says she was lucky. It's like that guy that's going on. Big explosion. Brick just missed my shoulder by 6 inches. And his mate says, that was lucky. And he says, well, not really, because it hit me right in the middle of the head. If I had been a metre away, I would have been buried under glass. Like, was it that other guy that they cancelled, the little Italian guy? What's he called? Gino. I used to go to his restaurant all the time.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. You know, what, you know, you know, what the hell is, you know, it doesn't make any sense what you said. It's a different recipe. It's got nothing to do with macaroni cheese.
Gino, if my grandmother had wheels, she'd have been a bike. It's bad, but it could have been much worse, says. Oh, what's happened to Fred and Dave? Says Ignace, who also lives in one of the apartments. Luckily, no one died.
Oh my God! Brad, are you all right?
No, not all right. I'm in the wall.
Let's all just be grateful nobody got hurt, okay?
I got hurt.
Neighbour Janine's house had a glass skylight collapse. I was hanging laundry here 10 minutes before the explosions, he says. I usually sit at the table here in the evening and browse the internet, but this time I decided to watch the news. I wonder if she saw any news about EV explosions. So, hybrid explosion. Next one. East Anglian Daily Times. Photos show devastation as Rendlesham fire destroys home. By Katie Drake. Photos have emerged after a fire ripped through a village home, destroying a car and the house. 9th of October. Suffolk Fire and Rescue Service responded to a call on Thursday morning, reporting that an electric vehicle fire had spread to a house. Crews from Ipswich East, Woodbridge, Framlingham, Oxford and Barrie Street Edmonds all attended the incident. One team tackled the car fire while another went into the home to limit fire spread. Not very good photos there. Crews stripped back the house image. Once the flames were under control, firefighters stripped the exterior and interior of the house to make sure it couldn't spread to other properties. Part of the roof was also stripped back. Woodbridge Fire Station said, again, as a station we find ourselves writing about the incredible community spirit. Within an hour, community had set up a refreshments area for the crew and neighbours affected. Massive thanks to all the Rendlesham community that got involved. Suffolk Fire and Rescue. What was it? What sort of car was it? CNY Central. Electric vehicle fire. Electric vehicle catches fire outside IHOP in Clay. Now IHOP, I wouldn't have known this except I saw it on an episode of 2.5 Men.
If girls with big boobs work at Hooters, where do girls with only one leg work at? IHOP.
International House of Pancakes. IHOP. October the 13th. Clay, New York. Firefighters responded Sunday morning to the first electric vehicle fire in Clay, prompting an upgraded response due to the unique risks posed by EV batteries. Just after 8 p.m, Moyers Corners Fire Department stations 1 and 4 were dispatched to a reported vehicle fire in the IHOP parking lot on Route 31. Upon arrival, crews confirmed an electric vehicle was on fire next to the building. The call was immediately upgraded to a structure assignment. Firefighters deployed multiple hand lines to extinguish the blaze while ensuring the restaurant was not threatened. Crews remained on eating pancakes, I bet. Crews remained on scene for an extended period to cool the vehicle, as EV batteries can reignite even after the flames appear out. Blow me neck. The Onondaga County Fire Investigation Unit has been called in to determine the cause, which remains under investigation. Same people, Sheriff's Office and MCFD Fire Police also assisted the scene. Firefighters operated for about 2 hours before returning to service. This marks the first electric vehicle fire handled by the Moyers Corners Fire Department. You know, get ready for many more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.